explosion from the Earth's belly, waiting for sky-high water spikes in Yellowstone. Beneath the serene landscapes of Yellowstone National Park lies a restless and dynamic hydrothermal system, one that periodically reminds us of the immense energy stored within the Earth's crust. The phrase explosion from the Earth's belly is not mere metaphor. It reflects a real and measurable process driven by heat, pressure, and the delicate balance of underground water systems. At the heart of this phenomenon are geysers, rare hydrothermal features formed under very specific geological conditions. Yellowstone hosts the largest concentration of geysers on Earth, including the iconic Steamboat Geyser, the tallest active geyser in the world, and Old Faithful, renowned for its relatively predictable eruptions. These features act as natural pressure valves, releasing superheated water and steam in dramatic bursts that can reach tens to over 100 meters into the air. Scientifically, these eruptions are governed by a process rooted in thermodynamics and fluid dynamics. Groundwater seeps deep into the Earth through porous rock, where it is heated by underlying magma associated with the Yellowstone supervolcanic system. As temperatures rise beyond the boiling point under pressure, the water becomes superheated. When pressure is suddenly reduced, often triggered by minor shifts in the underground plumbing system or seismic activity, the water rapidly flashes into steam. This rapid phase change expands violently, forcing water upward in a powerful jet, a geyser eruption. However, not all eruptions are equal. The unpredictability of features, like Steamboat Geyser, highlights the complexity of subsurface conditions. Unlike Old Faithful, whose eruptions follow a relatively stable cycle, Steamboat's activity can remain dormant for years before entering phases of frequent, towering eruptions. These sky-high water spikes are not just spectacular. They are indicators of changing subsurface pressure regimes, water recharge rates, and heat flow variations. Recent scientific monitoring efforts utilizing seismic sensors, ground deformation measurements, and thermal imaging suggest that fluctuations in geyser activity can sometimes correlate with broader geothermal shifts. Small earthquakes, for example, can alter the permeability of underground channels, effectively replumbing the system and triggering new eruption patterns. Yet, crucially, such activity does not necessarily signal an impending volcanic eruption. The hydrothermal system operates independently in many ways, even though it is fueled by the same magmatic heat source. What makes Yellowstone particularly fascinating is its role as a living laboratory. Each eruption, each burst of steam, provides data, tiny clues about the evolving conditions beneath the surface. Scientists are especially interested in extreme events known as hydrothermal explosions. Unlike geysers, these are violent, non-cyclic blasts caused by the sudden release of pressure in confined hot water systems. While rare, they can excavate craters and hurl rock and debris across large distances, reinforcing the idea that the ground beneath Yellowstone is far from In essence, the waiting for these towering water spikes is not passive. It is a vigilant scientific watch. Every plume that pierces the sky is both a spectacle and a signal, a reminder that beneath the beauty of Yellowstone lies a complex and powerful engine. The Earth breathes here, sometimes gently, sometimes explosively, and each breath tells a story of heat, pressure, and the hidden forces shaping our planet.